Yo Hablo, a new approach to speaking Spanish. It's fun and it's easy. I'm your host, Bill Fryer, from the Air University. And this is my friend and confidant, Senor Cool Cat, brought to life by Tom Ryan. With Priscilla Delano from Mexico City as La Señorita Guapa.
Speak Spanish? I, Cool Cat, am gonna speak Spanish? What's the name of this program, anyway?
Well, Cool Cat, it's Yo Hablo. I speak Spanish that you would use should you go down to Mexico to the restaurants or shopping or things like that.
Oh, things I can use.
Well, absolutely. Things that you can use. And, amigos, things that you can use if you stick around for the Yo Hablo show. Bienvenidos todos a Yo Hablo, su programa de español. Welcome, everybody, to Yo Hablo, your Spanish course. Spanish that, as I just told Cool Cat, that you will use conversational Spanish to go down to Mexico to restaurants and shopping, to get along speaking Spanish. Now, an integral part of this Yo Hablo show, this 30-lesson conversational series, is your TV viewer's guide. With this guide, you are able to prepare for each TV show, and that's very important to prepare, isn't it? And with this guide, you can follow along with us during the television presentation, and very important with this guide, you can review after the TV is off the air to cement in your mind those expressions that we have learned. They're little exercises after every lesson. Muy bien. Your TV viewer guide is very, very important. Now, lesson 1, we start off, of course, with meeting and greeting people. And I have to have my good friend Cool Cat to help me. So let me find out where he is. Gato Fresco, Cool Cat.
Yeah.
There he is. Oh, muy bien. Say, Cool Cat, are you ready to get started on the...
I'm all ready to try. I don't know. Is it hard?
Oh, no problem. You'll find out that there's a lot of expressions in Spanish that you already know.
You're kidding.
Yeah, no problem. No
Well,
problem.
great. Well, try me out.
Well, for example, I'm sure you've heard, like, good day, sir. Buenos dias, señor.
Oh, okay. Buenos dias, senor.
Perfect. Buenos dias, señor. How about, suppose it's not a sir, suppose it's a ma'am, a lady. That would be good afternoon, ma'am. Be buenas tardes, señora.
Buenas tardes, senora.
Try that one again.
Okay. Buenas tardes, senora.
Hey, that's pretty good. Hey, you got a very good pronunciation there.
Oh,
amigo. I'll tell you.
Thank you. Hey, listen, can I ask you a question?
What's that?
Well, what if I had a date and I wanted to take the girl home and I wanted to say good night, miss?
I knew you'd get into that. All right, if it's a miss, it's a señorita. It's not a señora, it's a señorita.
Oh, I'd have
and
to say that.
You did say evening, didn't you? Or
Yes,
night, huh?
good night.
Okay, that would be good evening, miss, my friend. It'd be buenas noches, señorita.
Okay. Buenas noches, señorita.
Hey, I wonder why you say that expression better than any other.
I have to say goodbye to my date, you know.
Well, goodbye. You did say goodbye. Well, that's a nice expression.
Well, what's the word for that?
Well, you know that one already. Adios.
Oh, sure, I know that one.
Didn't I tell you know a lot of expressions in Spanish already?
That's
Huh?
fantastic.
Adios.
Adios.
Uh-huh. Okay. Now, surely when you first say hi to somebody and you want to know what their name is.
Well, yeah. You say, what's your name?
Okay. The key expression is ¿Cómo se llama?
¿Cómo se llama?
Yeah, notice that double L is pronounced like a Y.
Oh.
¿Cómo se llama?
¿Cómo se llama?
Uh-huh. That's pretty good. You're getting better
What's
all
your
the time.
name?
Hey, you're really a gato fresco. Huh? Well, that's it. You know, you say my name is. Do you know what your name is in Spanish?
No, what is it?
Your name, Cool Cat, is Gato Fresco.
Oh, you just said that a minute ago.
Yeah,
Oh,
I sort of slipped it in there sort of fast, didn't I, huh?
I didn't know what that
Okay.
one was.
It is Me llamo Gato Fresco.
Me llamo Gato Fresco, Esquire.
Esquire.
I had to put that on the end there, you know.
Oh, okay.
Dashing, a little dashing.
Well, I will permit you that poetic license. Okay. Me llamo Gato Fresco. What would I say if I say my name is Bill? What would I say there?
Me llamo Bill?
That's right. You know, it's very funny. You know what Bill is in Spanish is Bill.
There's no change in that.
Well, if you want to use Guillermo, that's okay. But everybody understands when I say Bill.
Well,
okay.
Bill, sure.
Now, if you are going to present somebody to somebody else, I like to present to you my friend or something. Deseo presentarle a. Those are the key expressions. Deseo presentarle a.
Deseo presentarle a Bill.
Okay, okay. Deseo presentarle a Bill or a Gato Fresco.
Gato Fresco Esquire.
Okay. Deseo presentarle a. Now, what would you, if someone who was being presented to you, what would you say? What would the answer be in English?
Oh, well, when you meet somebody, you say, it's a pleasure to meet you.
Okay. Mucho gusto en conocerle.
Mucho gusto en conocerle.
Hey, you pronounce that very well. You know, notice that middle C is pronounced like an S.
Oh,
See?
yeah.
Mucho gusto en conocerle.
Conocerle.
Mucho gusto en conocerle. And you know what someone would say if they were introduced to you?
Well, the pleasure is mine, or something like that.
You sure they would say that? Okay, I think they would too. I think they would. They would say, the pleasure is mine. El gusto es mío.
El gusto es mío.
El gusto es mío.
El
Very,
gusto
very
es
good.
mío.
El gusto es mío. Now, those are the important expressions that we're going to learn in this lesson, but let me just throw out a couple of words here. For example, when we say a friend, if it's a boy friend, it is my friend, it'd be mi amigo.
Mi amigo.
And if it was a gal...
A girl, huh?
What do you think, if amigo is for a boy, what would it be for a girl?
A little change, not much. Maybe, I don't know what it is, but what it'd be close, wouldn't it?
Well, it would be just amiga.
Amiga.
Just O would be masculine, A would be feminine.
Oh, that is
okay.
very close.
Your girlfriend, or her girlfriend, or his girlfriend, would be su amiga.
Su amiga.
That's it.
And you are mi amigo.
That's right.
My friend Bill.
Oh, but you know, you're going to start getting ahead of us here, Gato Fresco, and we don't know what to do. Those, amigo, are the key expressions, the key words that we're going to cover in this lesson 1. We'll be back in un momento, amigos. Well, are you ready for the Yo Repito part of our program? The part where you will be participating more actively than any other part of our program. When I say repita, that means you repeat. You repeat everything that I tell you in Spanish. When I say otra vez, that will mean again. Now, if I should say repita con entusiasmo, that means repeat with enthusiasm. Now, Spanish is a beautiful language. It should be repeated with enthusiasm. Well, today, lesson 1, meeting and greeting people. Now, when you first see somebody, you first meet somebody, you want to know their name. So you would say, what's your name? ¿Cómo se llama? ¿Cómo se llama? Repita, amigos. ¿Cómo se llama? As I ask Cool Cat here, ¿Cómo se llama? Very important expression. Now, if I should ask that to Cool Cat, he would say, well, my name is Mr. Cool Cat Esquire, He would say, me llamo Señor Gato Fresco Esquire. Me llamo, now repeat after me now. Me llamo Señor Gato Fresco Esquire, if you want to add the Esquire real fine. So, me llamo Gato Fresco Esquire. Now, suppose that I was going to have Cool Cat say, his name is Bill. His name is Bill. See, I name is something, so I say me llamo. His name is, it would be se llama, as Cool Cat here would say. Se llama Bill. Se llama Bill. Now, we're going into another phase now, introducing, well, let's go over these particular expressions again. Make sure that they're cemented firmly in your minds. How do you say, what's your name? What's your name? Muy bien. Remember, I asked that of Gato Fresco. ¿Cómo se llama? ¿Cómo se llama? As we see in this scene here. ¿Cómo se llama? Okay, let's see the expression now. ¿Cómo se llama? Repita, amigos. ¿Cómo se llama? And what was Gato Fresco's answer? What was Gato Fresco's answer? My name is Senor Cool Cat Esquire. How would he answer that? Me llamo Gato Fresco. Me llamo Gato Fresco Esquire. Now let's see both of those expressions again. ¿Cómo se llama? Repita. What's your name? ¿Cómo se llama? And if you're a cool cat, you would answer, Me llamo Gato Fresco Esquire. Now, Cool Cat said, his name is Bill. Now, if you were saying about somebody else, what the name is. His name is whatever the name is. What would that be? Okay, se llama Bill. Se llama Bill. Now, if your friend is another name, well, you can substitute something for Bill, huh? But it's still se llama. That's the key expression. Now let's go into that other phase I talked about of actually introducing one person to another. As we see here, I'm introducing my good friend, girlfriend to Cool Cat. And I would use the expression, I like to present to you my girlfriend. Deseo presentarle a mi amiga. I'd like to present you to my girlfriend. Repita, amigos. Deseo presentarle a mi amiga. Deseo presentarle a mi amiga. Muy bien. Are you repeating after me? Con entusiasmo, with enthusiasm? Muy bien. And her answer is, it's a pleasure to know you. It's a pleasure to know you. Mucho gusto en conocerle. Can you see it there? Mucho gusto en conocerle. Notice that middle C is pronounced like an S, isn't it? Mucho gusto en conocerle. Repita, amigos. Mucho gusto en conocerle. You have to repeat Spanish with enthusiasm. And of course, Cool Cat's answer is, the pleasure is mine. El gusto es mío. El gusto es mío. Muy bien, muy bien. Okay, amigos. Now we're going to meet a friend of Cool Cat's. As he first tips his hat, as we see in this scene, and meets his good friend, Cool Kitten. Cool Kitten. And let's try these expressions again. First, he asks, what's your name? Do you remember how to say that? Muy bien, very good. ¿Cómo se llama? ¿Cómo se llama? What's your name? ¿Cómo se llama? Now, I guess he would say that with more enthusiasm than that, wouldn't he? He would say, ¿Cómo se llama? All right. Cool Kitten would answer, my name is Cool Kitten. What would she answer? Well, you might not know the word for Cool Kitten in Spanish, but you know the other two words to start off the sentence. Me llamo, you knew that, didn't you? Me llamo Gatita Fresca. Me llamo Gatita Fresca. Again, let's review those two expressions. ¿Cómo se llama? Repita, amigos. Me llamo Gatita Fresca. Repita, amigos. Oh, I can't emphasize enough that you must repeat Spanish over and over again if you're ever going to learn how to speak Spanish. Now, we see in this next scene where Cool Kitten is very pleased to meet Cool Cat, and she says, it's a pleasure to know you. Do you remember that expression? It's a pleasure to know you? Muy bien, muy bien. Mucho gusto en conocerle. Mucho gusto en conocerle. And that just about shook Cool Cat, didn't it? And what would his answer be? Muy bien, very good. El gusto es mío, and he's showing it. The pleasure is mine. El gusto es mío. We can't repeat those expressions enough. Let's see them both again. Mucho gusto en conocerle. Cool Kitten says, mucho gusto en conocerle. And Cool Cat, amigos, el gusto es mío. El gusto es mío. Now we see another scene where, of course, Cool Cat is introducing me to his friend Gatita Fresca. And he would say, I'd like to present you to my girlfriend. You know what he would say? Muy bien, amigos, muy bien. Deseo presentarle a mi amiga. Deseo presentarle a mi amiga. Now, what would Cool Kitten say? The pleasure is mine. It's a pleasure to know you, she would say. It's a pleasure to know you. What would she say? We just had it. Mucho gusto en conocerle. Mucho gusto en conocerle. And my automatic answer, amigos, is what? El gusto es mío. El gusto es mío. Muy bien, muy bien. Well, amigos, you remember when Cool Cat and I started out we want to go over all three expressions at one time? Oh, okay. You can't repeat Spanish enough. Let's go over all of them. Deseo presentarle a mi amiga. Deseo presentarle a mi amiga. Mucho gusto en conocerle. And I say, el gusto es mío. El gusto es mío. Well, the director was just emphasizing to me that, yes, we have to repeat these Spanish expressions as much as possible. So he sort of caught up on me there. Well, you remember when Cool Cat and I first started going over our comments and introducing today's lesson? We said there's a lot of Spanish that we all know before we take lesson 1. And that is in greetings, don't we? Like we see here, when I say an expression that you have heard many times before. Buenos días, señor. Buenos días, señor. ¿Ah? Repita, señores. Buenos días, señor. Buenos días, señor. You knew that, didn't you? You've heard that expression, buenos días, many times. Good day, sir. But suppose it isn't a sir. Suppose that it's a miss, like a señorita. How would I say good evening? Or how did Cool Cat say good evening, miss? Well, I'll say it this time. Buenas noches, señorita. Buenas noches, señorita. Muy bien, muy bien. Those are expressions that you did know. And another one I'm sure you've heard many times, and that is goodbye. Like our señorita would say, goodbye, friends. She would say, adiós, amigos. Adiós, amigos. Adiós, amigos. Repita, señores. And what would I say? I would say, adiós. Adiós, todos. Goodbye, everybody. Muy bien, amigos. Muy bien. That's the yo repito part. You've been working hard these last so many minutes. So time to relax. We advance on to the yo escucho, the I listen part of our program. And today, something special. I'm going to introduce you to a señorita from Mexico. Her name is Debbie Delano. She's going to play the guitar for me, for you, and for Cool Cat, and tell us many interesting things about her country, Mexico. Muy bien, amigos. Stick around for the Yo Escucho part of our program.
There's a song that they always sing to begin serenades with, and it's called Canto al pie de tu ventana.
Ah, I sing at the foot of your window.
Yes, that's very appropriate, I think.
You think that'll get Cool Cat, huh?
Well, let's try.
Okay, you play that.
Canto al pie de tu ventana, pa' que sepas que te quiero. Tú a mí no me quieres nada, pero yo por ti me muero. Dicen que ando muy errado, que despierte de mi sueño, pero se han equivocado, porque yo he de ser tu dueño. ¿Qué voy a hacer si de veras te quiero? Ya te adoré y olvidarte no puedo. Dicen que para conseguirte necesito una fortuna, que debo bajar del cielo las estrellas y la luna. Yo te bajaré la luna, ni las estrellas tampoco, y aunque no tenga fortuna, me querrás poquito a poco. ¿Qué voy a hacer si de veras te quiero? Ya te adoré y olvidarte no puedo.
All right, Bill, I know you can change your voice and say,
Hi there, Cool Cat. Huh?
Well, hello.
Cool Cat, le presento Debbie.
Debbie? It's Debbie?
Debbie?
Let me check my... just a minute. see, A, B, C, D in my little black book. There it is, Debbie. Debbie! Oh, I know Debbie.
We thought that maybe you'd like to join Debbie and me, and we'll sing some songs, Cool Cat.
Bill, what did you say you had to do? You had to rush out and take care of something. You better go wind your watch, maybe. Maybe.
I think that maybe I'm getting a hint.
Yes, Debbie and I would like to talk over old times, right, Debbie?
Adios, Debbie.
Adios. Goodbye, Bill. We certainly hate to see you go. Oh, your hat's right over here. Goodbye. Hi, Debbie. Wow. Boy, it's been so long since I've seen you. Was that you singing?
Bueno, amigos, are you ready for the Yo Hablo portion? Well, during the Yo Hablo portion, I want you to speak along with our friend Gato Fresco. You know his name now, Mr. Cool Cat. And when you see his part, and it will be inserted across the screen so you can join with him. And con entusiasmo, with enthusiasm, and we'll go over a little dialogue, and see if you can use those expressions that we have learned. No, this fly isn't in the script. He doesn't speak Spanish. He doesn't speak Spanish. So let's try this little dialogue, and just let's see how you do. We'll make up a scene here, and see how you do. And Gato Fresco, see if you can beat him to the punch. Oh, Gato Fresco. Buenos días, señor.
Buenos días.
Muy bien. ¿Cómo se llama?
Me llamo Señor Gato Fresco Esquire.
Gato Fresco Esquire. Hey, Gato Fresco. Deseo presentarle a mi amiga.
Mucho gusto en conocerle.
And you know, her answer is, you'll hear her say loud and clear, El gusto es mío. El gusto es mío. And she would say that to you.
I hope so.
Bueno, adios, amigo.
Adios, Bill.
Well, amigos, how did you do with the Yo Hablo portion? A very, very simple scene there. Your first chance to speak Spanish. I hope you've enjoyed our lesson 1. And I'll say until our next program, hasta nuestra próxima lección. Adios, amigos. Adios.
Oh, by the way, if you haven't been introduced to the entire Spanish series, you're ready. You're ready to jump in. Learn to express yourself in Spanish in useful situations. Learn how to meet and greet people, how to describe people. Learn how to tell time. Learn how to express the seasons, the months, the days of the week. Learn how to describe your mood and your health. Learn to talk in Spanish of daily family activities around the household. I like to learn how to express ourselves in those fun situations. For example, we take a trip, learn how to go shopping, what to say at the restaurant, nightlife, at the hotel, okay, at the bank, speaking Spanish.